My new name is Ryan Reynolds, because I'm mid-mobile, huh? Don't I look like mid-mobile? That's why I'm so obsessed with the cell phone. I named the cell phone Pandora, and she's totally Pandora's box. She's the yellow box, and she's also the white box. That's why I'm the merc with the mouth. Obviously. Don't I look like a merc with a mouth? When I was a kid, we would hang out with Pulse. If you know, you know. And if you don't know about Pulse, then you obviously are not one of mine. Therefore, I'm obviously Deadpool. Oh, pardon me. My name, Gwen Pull. Don't I look like Gwen Pull? I have a lot of pull. This is sign language, kid. Don't you know how to read? It's sign language. I'm Gwen Pull. But yeah, sure. I'm freaking Ryan Reynolds, and this is Mint Mobile. Welcome to the commercial, kid. And they said, she's such a naughty preacher, Rasputin, I'm the fucking Black Widow. And they said, she was an evil creature. You will remember my grace. So listen to Diego. I'm the motherfucking Kraken. Listen here. It was 2019. Actually, you know what? Let's go back farther than that. It wasn't 2019. Who gives a toss about 2019? It was 2015! June 26th! 2015! God damn it! That's the day I was born, Marty McFly. Do you have a freaking eyeball? Or are you the monocle owed in one eye? Are you Leonard Peabody? You look pea-brained. You want street cred? There's my motherfucking street cred. I'm obviously a witch. There's my broom. And I'm a witch. Don't I look like a witch? Wicked witch. I'm such a wicked witch. I've got a broom, you see? I'm a wizard, Harry. My real name is Doodle Malfoy. And I'm Malachite. Duh. And I'm obviously the bad guy. I'm a goat. And this is the High School Musical. This is freaking Mamma Mia. Therefore, if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Sure, I'm still free. Vote blue, honey. If you need a Bernie bro, I will be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down, if you're on your own. I am obviously with the green snakes. And that's why my name is Doodle Malfoy. I'm Draco Malfoy's cousin, Pena. And my father is Gomez. My father, he's Mario Gomez Adams. And I am obviously Enid Pugsley Adams. Don't I look like Enid Pugsley Adams? I'm a werewolf. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. Most people look at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow chicks, he was such a lovely dear. He could read the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he also was the kind of teacher women would desire. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. He ruled the Russian land, and never mind the Tsar, but the Kazakh, he does really wonderbar. He was a dancing queen, young and sweet, only 65, oh yeah. He can dance, he can jive, my God, and all tonight. Ooh, see that queen, Kumbia King, he is Mario. But the Kazakh, he danced really wonderbar in all affairs of state. He was the man to please. But he was real great when he had a bra to squeeze. And he read the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. For the queen, he was no wheeler dealer, because he was totally dedicated to the Pope. Everyone knows Chewie, he's a good Catholic. For the queen, he was no wheeler dealer, though she'd heard the things he'd done. She believed he was a holy healer and a holy son. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat called Mario. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. But when his drinking and lusting and hunger for power became known to more and more people, the demands to do something about this outrageous man became louder. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up and hear this sound. And I'm motherfucking Jenny from the block. Except no, I'm not. I'm Batman, and I'm divorcing Jennifer. She voted Ruby red. That's why I divorced her. Hey, 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 hey. This man's just gotta go, declared his enemies. But the ladies begged, don't you try to do it, please. No doubt this Rasputin had lots of hidden charm. Though he was a brute, they just fell into his arms. Yeah, like Bill Cosby. He's as handsome as Bill Cosby. That's why he's fat out. And they just fell into his arms. Then one night, some men of higher standing set a trap. They're not to blame. Come to visit us, they kept demanding, and he really came. Ra ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They put some poison into his wine. Ra ra Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. He drank it all and said, I feel fine. Ra ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They didn't quit, they wanted his head. Ra ra Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. He was just like Neil Gaiman. And so they shot him till he was dead. His real name is Brian Thompson. Ra ra Brian Bow, he's such a Brian bro. His real name is Brian Thompson. Ra ra Rasputin, he was a love machine. And so they shot him till he was dead. You know what? My new name is Cousin Rafa. Don't I look just like Rafa? Don't I look just like John Mulaney's Spider Pig? I'm the Spider Pig. And your name is freaking Gwen Stacy's dad? What's up, Officer Stacy? Blue Lives Matter. And now he's gonna send us a freaking... Yeah, I'm Cousin Rafa. Listen here. I love him very much, obviously, because he's blood related to me. But not every blue life matters. Not everyone. Some of these men, they think they're Deadpool, huh? You're not blue. You are ruby red. You're not one of the blue lives. You're one of the red coats. Better watch out, Cousin Rafa. You're surrounded by red coats. I hope you're still a blue life. Hang in there. And you know what? I'm wearing the freaking polo shirt that your son used to wear because Tia Coco gave me a bunch of Raiden's old shirts. And it fits me so well. Don't I look just like Raiden? It fits me like a goddamn dress. But you know what? I am Cousin Rafa. And I'm Raiden's freaking daddy. You know, be a good boy, Luther. I'm the daddy here. You think I give a toss that you're taller than me? You're so tall, Cousin Raiden. You're so freaking tall. You better not be a redcoat. I asked my father, who did they vote for? Who did you vote for, huh? Did you vote like Albert? Albert voted red. If you voted red, you're a redcoat. I hope you didn't vote red, Cousin Rafa. Just because you're a pig? Just because you're with the fuzz? I hope not. Are you a blue life? If you're a blue life, then you matter. If you're a red coat, you don't matter because you're Deadpool and you're dead to me. Would you please comment down below? Cousin Benya really wants to know. And everyone recognizes Cousin Benya. Don't you have eyeballs? I'm a lion with the De Leons. And I'm fighting with the other De Leons. Listen here, Saint Gabriel Jr. Are you an angel? Saint Gabriel Jr.? And that's why your name is Gabriel, huh? You're a fucking angel. Your profession, the therapists, the psychologists, your entire profession, which you spent 4 years working towards. Let's just say all the men and women who work in your profession, they are a bunch of Neanderthals! Pea-brained pea-bodies! I decided to test the doctors. Oh my goodness, sir, I'm so forgetful. It's like I can't remember a goddamn thing. And you know what? I'm totally a time traveler. I'm time traveling. It's called PTSD, motherfucker! It's not called schizophrenia. It's not called bipolar 2. It's called PTSD! But you know what? I totally have dementia. I have the paperwork to prove it. That's what they wrote down for me. Dementia. I was trying to give them clues. You know, the answer is obviously PTSD. But they did not pass the test. So they decided that I have dementia. And I'm obviously senile. And then later, at a different hospital, they decided I totally have borderline personality disorder. Don't I look like the crazy ex-girlfriend? And this therapist, she's totally going to give me a brain scan. No, she is not. That would be expensive. Instead of giving me a brain scan, she's just going to freaking call the cops and send me to San Antonio. Because this is Laredo! They don't have their own behavioral hospital, so they're going to ship me to San Antonio. Or they're going to ship me to Harlingen. Or they're going to freaking send me to Georgetown. All the therapists in Laredo are stupid. All of them. Are you living in San Antonio? All the therapists in San Antonio are stupid. Are you living in Round Rock, Texas? They're also stupid. Because this is Texas, Gabe! But good job on the degree. I was the smallest lion in the family because I'm 4'9", and he's 5'3", therefore he's the fucking Hulk. Infighting, you know? It was infighting. So Jamie, he was obsessed with Batman. And I was all, Marvel is obviously superior. Obviously, everyone believes. Listen here, Peter Parker, he's my best friend. And Andrew Garfield is my god. Therefore, bugger off, Batman. And Jamie was thick. I was being an arsehole. I was taking fights with my ex, Jamie. And Jamie, honestly, I was all, why haven't you blocked me yet? Freaking, why are you even replying to my texts? Jamie, yeah, we're totally having a debate. But listen here, do you have eyeballs? Left for a reason, Jamie. What do you want? And then, Jamie, you know, can we please talk over the phone? I'm not good at talking over text. Jamie was not picking up on my sarcasm. And I was all, fine, let's talk over the phone, god damn it. What do you want from me, Jamie? I left. And then Jamie said that, the roommate, that had replaced me. Oh, what the fuck was her name? You know what? This is obviously, look, this is real life, kid. You made it out of the Matrix. All the water is drinkable, but the drinkable is not drinkable because Tammy Yu will not let you. That's how you know. The thing is, he's a pothead. That's why his name is the boy who lived. He's the starhead. He's Potter because he's a pothead. With the weed, the marijuana, the freaking THC. That's why I call him Potter. If I'm talking about Potter, he's a Potterhead. And his name is James Potter. Anyway, Jamie, is not the same person as James Potter, alright? Jamie, the mailman, is my ex-wife. And James Potter is totally Joanna Scarhead Rowling. Would ya get it right? Listen here. The grown-ups are not creative when they're naming their children. This guy, his name is Eric. But don't get Eric confused with the other Eric. There's two Erics. One of them, his name is spelled E-R-I-K. And the other one, his name is spelled E-R-I-C. And that one, he's Eric Foreman. And this one, he's Frankenstein's monster. Get it right. That's why we called him Stein. He's Stein. And he's the good one. He's actually handsome. The other Eric wishes he was Stein. He's not as good as Stein. He's not as handsome as Stein. But yeah, he's totally freaking Casanova. So he's gonna flirt with all the ladies in the theater arts department. Anyway. You know who I'm talking about. And if you don't know, bugger off. What do you want from me? If you don't know, who are you? Listen here. I was born and raised in Brownsville, Texas. Everyone knows that. Brownsville, Texas. My new name is Brown. Don't I look brown? I'm Lavender Brown. And this is a lavender marriage. So Jamie says to me, Meg and her husband don't want me in their apartment anymore. And then I say to Jamie, didn't you tell them that you were going to get your own place and that it was temporary? What do you expect? Get your own goddamn place, Jamie. Are you thick? And Jamie said that they didn't want to live alone. And I said, well, then why don't you ask Fabian to move in with you? Isn't Fabian always freaking willing to move in with you whenever you need him to, and then to leave again whenever you need him to? And Jamie said that Fabian was having trouble finding a job. And so Fabian was stuck in Brownsville. And he didn't want to move to San Antonio. And at the time, I was in motherfucking Round Rock, Texas, all right? And I liked Round Rock, Texas. I liked it a lot. The people were diverse. And there was this person that I was flirting with and I was casually talking to, younger than me, but taller than me, and Anglo-Saxon. She was freaking white. And I'm also white, obviously. Would you look at me? I'm totally a gringo. Anyway, but younger than me. And we went on a date to the freaking Applebee's. And so I'm sitting across from her and we're on a date. And then she says to me, I'm a lesbian, but I'm an asexual lesbian. And then I said, sorry, 9, goddammit, what? You're an asexual lesbian? Goddammit. Like Jamie the mailman? Goddammit. Listen here. Does that mean you won't even let me, eat? Or would you allow it if I let you be a pillow princess? But she was younger than me. So she was like, eat. And then I was all, okay, how old are you? Did you lie about your age? And then, she said, you know, she was totally 21. And I was, at the time, 24. You know, are you capable of doing the math yourself? I was 24 and she was 21. And she was a virgin. And I was like, God damn it, you haven't even lost your virginity? You're already 21. I was 18. I lost my virginity penetratively, the straight way, exactly 1 month after I turned 18. It was January 1st, 2014. And the only reason I waited that long is because I'm a poet. I wanted to lose it on January 1st. So I made him wait 1 month. We're going to do it on January 1st. And I'll even wear a dress, huh? Let's put on freaking Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And then I'll let you into my Chamber of Secrets. So I lost my virginity on January 1st, 2014. I made him wait 1 month after I turned 18. Anyway, she was 21. And she was totally asexual. And I said, listen, kid, I am not asexual. I am very sexual. So this is obviously not going to work out. God damn it. Shit. Sorry. We can still be friends or whatever. Obviously, we're not actually going to be friends. But, you know, we both work at the Sam's Club. So let's have an amicable breakup. And we'll still be friendly. Because we still have to work together. And this is why I shouldn't have gone on a date with a coworker. God damn it. But let's just say it's hard to find lesbians in Texas. Anyway, Jamie told me, why don't you move to San Antonio, huh? Why would you want to stay in Round Rock, Texas? Come to San Antonio. Come on. Meg and her husband don't want to allow me in their house anymore. And, you know, I'll pay the rent until you find a new job. Come on. And I said, can you afford to do that? Can you afford to pay the rent until I find a new job? And if I fail to find a new job in a timely manner, are you going to reimburse me? It was a lavender marriage, all right? Because she's asexual and I am hypersexual. But we're totally husbands. And this is an ineffable marriage. I'm Crowley and she is a Zerofield. Obviously, I'm Crowley. Do I need to wear the motherfucking sunglasses? And, I'm totally Wormtail. Don't I look like a Wormtail? I'm obviously Wormtail. And, I'm a Butterface, face, obviously. Don't I look like a Butterface? Face? I'm Buttercup. Anyway, Jamie practically begged me, please, I don't want to live alone, and Fabian is not cooperating, and I don't want to go back to Brownsville. Jamie was desperate, because Jamie did not want to move back in with their mother, god damn it. And I was like, you know what, I feel you, bro. I also can't stand my mother. And I would love to move to San Antonio. But listen here, I don't want it to be like last time, when we were in California together, and you threw a motherfucking tantrum every single time I went to the karaoke bar with Yuki Nakamura, huh? Don't be a goddamn arsehole about it this time. I'm gonna go on dates, and this time, I'm going on dates with Lil Nas X, and he's as handsome as Todrick Hall. Are you gonna throw a motherfucking tantrum every time I go on a date? And then Jamie promised me, we're totally gonna have an open marriage, and we're gonna be polyamorous, and it's allowed. And I said, well, in that case, goodbye, mother. I'm not staying at the Bates Motel, not anymore. I'm moving out of the Bates Motel. Because my mother would tease her. Like, yeah, I'm totally Norman Bates, and you are the mother. You look just like the mother from Bates Motel. My mother, it wasn't her fault. She was totally traumatized by her childhood. And, the cycles. And I'm like, Nambre! You're not the goddamn Hulk just because you're taller than me. Chiflado? Yeah, I am. Don't I look like a brat? I'm one of the brats. And I'm also a goddamn Polly Pocket. And everyone knows lime green is my favorite color. Do I need to freaking prove that lime green is my favorite color? How would I prove it? Here's my goddamn proof. I'm Christopher fucking Robin. Don't I look like the Javelina? That's my proof. And I'm not making fun of him. I love him. He's still my best friend as far as I'm concerned. But listen here. If you know, you know. The Javelina, my best friend. Therefore, I'm Christopher motherfucking Robin. Everyone with a goddamn brain knows why I'm angry. Mario voted red. I guess I'm not surprised. He's Mario. I forgive ya, Albert. Of course I forgive him. He's Mario. And I'm Luigi. He's motherfucking Mr. Banks. And I'm the chimney sweep. That's why I'm Christopher Robin. You think I give a shit that it fits me like a dress? This is Raiden's shirt. Oh, is that not his real name? What's my real name? My real name is Duro motherfucking Peña. Because I'm Draco fucking Potter. And I'm also Danny Phantom. There lived a certain man in Mexico, okay, he was big and strong, he was really tall, and they said he was a holy preacher, full of ecstasy and fire, and they said he's an excellent teacher, banker, Mr. Banks, Mr. Banks, he's just like Fat Al, that's why he named himself Fat Al, Mr. Banks, he's just like Fat Al, that's why he named himself Fat Al. He named himself Fat Al after he watched that stupid fucking movie. The name of the movie, Fat Al. And everyone knows my father, he admires Fat Al. So he named himself Fat Al. But everyone knows his real name is Chewy. Chewy. He's calling himself Al, Albert, Alberto. What's your real name? My real name is Duro Peña. But for some goddamn reason, Fat Al insists on calling me Andrea D. Do I look like Andrea D? Like motherfucking Sandra D? We're so identical. Just remove the S. And no one can tell us apart. We're twins. Sandra D is my twin brother. That's why I'm Duro Peña. Do you have eyeballs? Rasputin, he's such a drag king. And well, you'll remember my name.